Hello, soldiers of the Amazon Army. We are out here in the heart of nature. We're going to be going for a little conditioning hike today. We're actually out on the Virgin River Rim Trail.
Say that 3 times fast.
Virgin River Rim Trail. Words. Anyhow, we're going to be going west on the Virgin River Rim Trail. Last time, Joe and I went east. I'm with a far prettier person this time. Yep. And going to be testing out my genuine Amazon purchased plate carrier here. Ugh. I've got 7 magazines. They are not full because I'm way too lazy for that. I've got my Camelback type thing that I got from Amazon. And of course, I've got my DPMS Arms Panther rifle. Cost about $500. I've got my 3x9 by 40 scope. I've got my Amazon purchased flashlight and my Amazon purchased hollow sight, all of which have been working now for many years, except for the flashlight. That's new. Got that about a week ago. So anyhow, really just we're out here to primarily to work out and just have fun as a couple. So,
and I have my Amazon purchased phone case.
That's right. All right, well, let's get walking. Happy's found a fun log. Hey, helpers. All right, so we're taking a quick, what we would have called a listening halt. I would call it, I'm being lazy break. I gotta admit that my shoulders already hurt. Well, the trapezoids right here, the weight of the plate carrier, you know, it's probably, let's see, 37 pounds. So plate carrier itself is probably about 28 pounds with all the water and whatnot that I have on it. It works just fine. I'm just not in good shape for it right now. Got 2 sappy plates in there, obviously front and rear, and a full 2 liters of water, plus a bottle of water and a bowl for the dog. So a little bit of weight, not quite 40 pounds, and then we would have another, you know, 40 to 60 pound ruck to go with it. And I don't actually have full magazines, so I'm not carrying all the weight that I would normally. Yay! But this is what's called a conditioning hike. Isn't it, hon? Look at that. Always doing yoga. Beautiful. So you guys have met Happy, the combat dog. She is a wonderful little beast. Training her up, she's about somewhere between 6 and 9 months old. And she went for her first mountain bike ride yesterday. So once again, we're taking a listening halt. We've been hiking now for half an hour exactly. Sitting, or we're taking listening halts for a little bit of that time, mind you. But that's part of the deal. That's what a conditioning hike is. It's not a death march. You're supposed to try to get used to carrying all the gear, get used to walking around, and all the other stuff, right? That's right. Happy loves walking on logs, don't you? Weirdo. You're silly. Beautiful. So, not a lot of Marines or soldiers get to go out on a little force march / patrol / conditioning hike with their pretty wife doing yoga. Life is good. So when you're out scouting about, you want to stay away from non-natural rather, like this man-made, very old fence. If you're going to be in a hide or you're going to stop for a second, you want to be away from something that isn't natural. Here in a minute, I'm going to teach you guys the 5 S's of reconnaissance. There you go. Yeah. And
What's in peanut butter crackers? Happy does.
Happy sure does.
I'm gonna toss them to you.
All right. My peanut butter word. All right, everybody. So the reason we picked this particular little ridge line is because if we're really on a patrol, we'd probably hang out underneath that good-sized pine tree right there, eat our food, drink our water, and then we could sneak up through these on our belly, sneak up through these trees, and we could watch the main trail down below. Also, there's this clearing right here, and most people, where I might be drawn to it a little bit, most people would think to themselves that'd be a terrible spot to hide, so most people wouldn't be there. We're also not at the high point of this area. What are you doing? There's no shenanigans with the puppy. All right, so let's talk about this plate carrier. So thus far, I mean, like I've said, I've had it for probably about 3 to 4 years. You can see a little bit of stuff coming off here, but really that's inconsequential. It's just the edge of the hook and loop fastener, not Velcro. So I think the idea behind this extra Velcro here is that you could actually put in some extra padding, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea, because like I'm saying, as it sits right now, all of this is about 28 pounds, and it's weighing fairly heavily on my shoulders, but nothing abnormal. I would say it's at least anyway, it feels as good as the plate carrier I had on deployment last time, but otherwise it's doing good. I don't see any frays or tears coming off. None of the stitching has come loose. Now these are covered, and there's pros and cons to that. In a civilian, I wouldn't say in a civilian world, but in a normal world, more admin world, as we would say, it's not necessarily a terrible thing to have your magazines covered. That is because I'm not getting a bunch of dirt in there, and if I have to sliding across the dirt, I'm not dragging a bunch of dirt onto my magazines. Now, that being said, normally, if these were full, I would have the magazine aimed down like that, so that I know that magazine is full. My habit is that when I empty a magazine, I always leave it up like that, so that way if I go to look, oh crap, it's empty, I know my magazines are all empty. So that's how that works. My rifle is doing well. It's about 9 pounds, fairly comfortable. I think I will move my pressure pad for my light to somewhere else, just because I like to hold on to this area when I'm carrying the rifle, and I don't necessarily want to accidentally activate my rifle light in an inopportune time. All right, so Happy found a sheep leg, actually. So yeah, once you get used to carrying your plates, they actually feel really quite comfortable and just kind of snuggly.
It's very windy. We started our hike, it was 55 degrees, so I kind of need my hood on.
Still has her sheep leg. Yummy. So earlier I told you guys and gals that I would tell you the 5 S's of reconnaissance or surveillance, and they are what you're going to be looking for when you are actually in a hide or just observing an area or a specific trail. So the first one is, there's no real order per se. The first one is size. So if you're looking for humans, you're looking for the size of a human, or the size of a truck, or the size of a tank, or whatever, or the size of a head, a human head. The next one is going to be symmetry. There's not a whole lot of perfectly straight lines in nature. So you're looking for symmetry, like the straight edge of a rifle barrel, or hood of a truck, or something along those lines. The next one is going to be shine. So shine is going to be anything from a watch face to the lenses on somebody's eye protection, sunglasses, the windshield of a truck, anything that can shine. Okay, so as we're looking out there, you see the next S, the fourth one, is shape. So right now I see the shape of a dog butt. You guys see, oh, there's the rest of the dog. Okay. So that's the fourth S. So the fifth S is going to be sound. Unnatural sounds. It's one of the reasons you always take a quick listening halt, right? Beyond the fact that you sometimes need to get your bearings, your pace count guy needs a little break, your compass man needs a break. You want to stop and listen for unnatural sounds, like a dog running. Very unnatural, that one. It's a warning. Pretend like the camera's not here. So in case you're unaware, Kirsty is training to be a yoga instructor. So everywhere we go, whether it's Walmart, trail, she's practicing yoga. You're all happy. Walking. Good job.
Happy.
Happy. You got a bone. Get your bone. Get your bone. Happy found a nice set of spine there. Yummy. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming along on our combat conditioning hike. We have been out for 1 hour and 59 minutes to be exact. Roughly. Roughly exact. Anyway.
Exactly 2 hours.
2 hours.
48 seconds.
48 seconds. So that was great. It started off, it was really difficult for me going up initially, and then my body remembered what it was like to carry our plates and gear. So in answer to my thoughts, plate carrier worked great. Doesn't really hurt. It's really just a matter of your body getting used to the weight. And I will try to find this particular plate carrier and put a link down below. So again, we thank you for tuning in to the Amazon Army. We would ask that you please like and subscribe, and we hope that you have a wonderful day.
Bye.